Alright, hi you guys. So today I'm going to be showing you how I decorated for my son's second birthday. These are all of the things I got. I'm also going to list them in the description bar. I got 3 banners from Walmart, 2 packages of each color of these balloons, and the electric balloon inflator, all from Walmart. And then I got a couple of balloon sets off of Amazon. Again, I'll link the exact ones down below, and I'll pop up pictures because obviously you can't really see. I got some tacos and some cactuses and some fiesta party paper pom-poms, paper fans, a couple different types of garlands, little twizzlies that hang down and are really shiny. And I also got a Taco Tuesday balloon set because that was the theme. Taco Tuesday for his second birthday. So cute. So let's get into it.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell.
This is what we're going to accomplish today. So first I wanted to start with some of the base stuff that we're going to be building around, which is going to be this banner and the cactus and taco balloons. So I hung up this banner along the top because my parents have this loft area. I was doing this at my parents' house and they have this loft area, so I thought it would be perfect to hang a banner from. So I started with that, and then my plan was to put a cactus on each of these posts and fill in balloons around that. You will see that I did not get to that, but I think it turned out great. Anyway, that was just my plan from the beginning, and I just kind of worked around that when I started running out of balloons.
Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell.
I first started with the cactuses on the poles kind of going up these stairs, and then I basically just filled in each section one by one to make sure I was evenly dispersing the balloons, if that makes sense. I knew for sure I wanted to decorate the banister going up the stairs, and if I had enough balloons I would also do the top. I ended up not having enough balloons, so you'll see what I do at the end. But yeah, so I put the cactuses on those 3 poles, and then I started blowing up the colorful balloons. I got red, orange, yellow, teal, and white, and they're all just the same size balloons, so I was just blowing them up, tying 2 of them together, and then you'll see in a minute how I kind of just wrap them around each other to make a quad. It's super easy. That this way you just have to tie it once for 2 balloons, and then you can just twist 2 sets around each other to make 4 all stick together, and then you can tie it to the banister just like that.
I'll never tell. Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I go before, I need to hear that voice, cause right now feels like it's been too long. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true.
So you can see here I'm doing the quad together, and then I put it flat like I would on a balloon column, but then I figured that actually leaving 3 at the base and then 1 on top looked way better. It made it look way more full. So if you can't get a ton of balloons, this is a way to make it look like way more full. It ended up looking so amazing. Even though I ran out of balloons, it still looked really, really, really full. So I'm just doing this the whole way, and basically I was doing it section by section. So you'll see I'm just focusing on this first section between the 2 cactuses you can see in the frame. And then once I was at a point where it looked really full, I counted the number of quads that I used, and I was planning on using the exact same number for the other section right next to it. This way they look the same and it looks like it flows. I didn't want to like do it all at the bottom and then have no balloons at the top, you know? So I at least wanted the whole banister to look like it was one big piece, and that is a great way to accomplish that. Blow up all of your decorations, all of your balloons, put everything out and divide it evenly so you know that it will look like one big piece, not just like one section's decorated and the other section is not. And I'm also so sorry you guys, I didn't realize when I was filming that the TV was messing with the lighting so much. When I do the second section at the top of the stairs, the TV won't be in the frame, so you'll get a much better view of what I was doing. I cut a lot of that out because the TV was ruining the lighting. So I filled in with all the balloons, and I added that taco balloon just to, again, make it look more full. And then I started getting these fans and these paper mache pom-poms out and just filling in anywhere that, you know, it looks kind of blank or that I needed some different colors or something. Just kind of eyeballing it, and again splitting it evenly between the top section and the bottom section of the banister. This was the first time that I have used other things mixed in with balloons. So the other few times that I've done balloon pieces for parties, just for like my son's birthday and for family members, I've done them, and I've strictly used balloons. And honestly, you guys, I think that mixing in the paper mache and the fans and different types of decorations really took us to the next level. So in the future, I will definitely be like mixing stuff more. You know, thinking of doing this for like Christmas or something, it would be beautiful to mix in boxes or crystal ornaments or something with the balloons, because mixing it all together makes it look so much more full and festive and just like an explosion of decoration, which is basically what I want. You're not doing balloons to be like mundane, you're doing balloons to be over the top. So that is a very good way to make it look over the top and like really, really full and crazy without it costing you a ton of money. Because honestly, these Amazon gift sets or the party sets aren't that much money, and the balloons from Walmart are $1 per package. So it's relatively inexpensive to do an entire staircase in balloons and decorations, and it looked amazing. I got so many compliments, and I did it all myself. So you don't have to spend a ton of coin to make it look really amazing and full. You just have to take a little bit of time and have some patience with like blowing up the balloons and finding the perfect spots for all the other decorations, if you know what I mean. So here I am doing the top section of the banister, just filling it in with the balloons, and then you'll see me again just going in anywhere that looks kind of like you can see the stairs through the balloons. I'm gonna fill that in with the Fiesta fans and with the paper mache pom-poms and stuff like that.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true. You're an angel, that's for sure. With some devil, hear you roar, but I like it, we on the floor. In my ear, be whispering. Used to have fun, now I'm bored. Do I miss you? Yes, of course. Think about.
So once I was done with that top section of the banister and I was moving on to the loft, I realized that I did not have enough of the 15-inch balloons from Walmart to fill in both of those sections. So I decided to just do another layer of that banner, and then I did balloon clusters with the balloons that I had left. I filled in a little bit more by that cactus that you see on the left, and then I did a cluster of balloons on that middle pole, and then a cluster of balloons all the way to the right by the wall, basically just covering up where I had tied off the banner. And it also ties in the rest of the staircase with the balloons. I just didn't want to leave it totally blank with just the banner hanging there. I wanted to at least put some clusters of balloons up there to tie it all together, even though I didn't have enough to completely cover the entire loft area. So then I'm taking the little twizzles. I have no idea what to call these. They're just like a really shiny foil twizzle. And I am hanging these, just eyeballing them, like equally dividing them amongst this little opening right here. And then I'm going to take pieces from the banner that is on the loft, and I'm going to individually tape them up here just to make the spacing right, because if I just hung it up there on the string, the spacing would not have been right for these little twizzles. So I hung them up individually, and it turned out really cute. Again, I'm just trying to make every single area look very cohesive. So at this point, I had used up the majority of my decorations, right? I just had a few little twizzles left, a few different banners left over, a triangle banner, one that had tacos and sombreros and cactuses on it, those little circles. I had a couple pieces of that big banner left over that I had cut up to hang up individually. I had a few pom-poms left over, and we're just gonna basically equally disperse them throughout the rest of the house. This balloon banner, I could not get it to hang anywhere. I ended up just not using it at all. I tried a few different places and it just kept falling down. So I just have a little bit in the kitchen over where the food was gonna go, a little bit over the window where everybody was obviously gonna sit and eat, and we took pictures with the cake there. And then I also put some on the little wood shelf over the fireplace. Just again, cohesiveness. Use what you have left over somewhere. You can put it somewhere small, you can put it in the guest bathroom, you can put it somewhere to where everywhere you look, everywhere you take a picture from, there's going to be the theme in the background. That's kind of what I tried to keep in mind. That when people came to the party, if they wanted to take pictures with Jax for his birthday, that anywhere you stand, you could see the theme, the decorations, and everything like that. So just equally dispersing them throughout to keep every room on theme.
Walking away, your words are lost on me. It's taking everything not to turn around. Throw it away, see if you'll let go of me when you're not holding me. I can see it now. Hey, when I lose, but if I'm gonna lose you, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm like, oh shit, I've been doing this a long time. Lost in my head, I don't care, I'm not.
For the desserts, we ended up, I just got some store-bought conchas from H-E-B and the store-bought brownie bites, and we got a plain cake, like no decoration, because I had a very specific decoration that I wanted to do, which was these frosting succulents. This turned out so amazing. So my mother has all of these frosting things. My family actually does Christmas cookies every year, and we like frost them to the heavens. We give them away to neighbors and stuff. That's like one of our Christmas traditions. So she had all of these crazy frosting tips and colors and all this crazy stuff. So she one by one made little succulents, and then she froze them. And what we're doing right now is this cake is a little bit frozen, and these icing succulents are completely frozen. This way I can handle them just with my fingers and place them on here. And so I'm kind of just placing them. She made some green, some with like a turquoise, some are yellow, some are red. We didn't go super realistic. We wanted them to be a little bit brighter than normal because I wanted them to be really fun for a 2-year-old's birthday, obviously. So here I am just working with them. We did have to kind of pop them back into the freezer every now and then because these succulents do thaw super, super quickly. But they stay frozen for, you know, like 15 to 20 minutes at a time. So this just worked out so great. So I'm just placing them on there however I want. I left room for the number 2 candle. And then my mom also did a little bit of filler work with some frosting bags you can kind of see in the back there. And I also did a little bit of filler work with chocolate rocks. These are basically like M&Ms, but they look like real rocks. So I'm kind of filling in between with those. My mom did some filler work with the icing. And then any of the leftover succulents that we had, we placed on top of the brownie bites from H-E-B. So brownie bites is something you can also totally make by yourself. I just wanted to buy them just to streamline everything. And the bakery at H-E-B is super, super good. So I got the conchas, the brownie bites, and the plain white cake from H-E-B. All we did was make the succulents and place them on, which I don't want to say that's all we did because it was a lot of work. But yeah, everything else was just store-bought because the H-E-B bakery is bomb. So yeah, my mom's just doing the brownies for me while I'm finishing up the cake, and then she's going to do some filler work with the icing, and I show you guys how we place everything. My parents have this huge wooden cutting board, so we basically just put the cake in the middle of it and then put the brownie bites around it, and it basically just looked like a big succulent garden, which is so perfect. And then I just put the conchas on each side on these little plates that my mom got from Hobby Lobby. They're super cute and they fit perfectly.
I'm not gonna lose find the time. Promise I'll put down my pride. Don't look back because I mean it when I say it. But if I'm gonna lose you, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. But if I'm gonna lose you.
So this is the final shot of all the decorations and the cake and desserts and everything. I feel so bad that I didn't get shots of the food because I made it all, but yeah, I'm sure that if you're doing a taco party, you can just make your favorite type of tacos and everybody will be very happy. So yeah, that is all for today's video, you guys. I will link every single thing down below. Anything I can link, I will. Thank you again for watching. It means the absolute world to me, and I will see you again in another video very soon. Bye!